AJ Williams, class of 2028, and then I go to Eagles Landing Christian Academy.
AJ, man, first of all, congratulations. Ranked top player in the country, coming off a really big summer. You could just talk a little bit about your summer and kind of leading you up to this upcoming season?
My summer was great. USA gold medal, Peach Jam champ, ended up being the #1 player in the country. But that just ties back to how much work I put in at Swain, just in the gym constantly every day, 2-3 workouts a day, once I got to the big stage, I just trust my training that I put in all the time and everything happens. So, yeah.
Like you said, those are some really big experiences. I know you're humble and, you've seen a lot already, but just talk a little bit more about playing in USA and playing in Peach Jam and winning it all. What is that experience like at such a young age?
It's a great experience, just playing in front of all the people that be there. At Peach Jam, it was packed for a championship game, and then USA it was packed. But it's a great experience, all the work you put in. When you get to go out there and test, see what you've been putting in, see what you've been doing. It's a good experience. When you have good success. So I feel like it was all a great experience.
And you, out of anybody, it's first thing in the morning. You in here working. You could be kicked back at the house. Talk about being here, working out with Swain, and how it's helped your game.
I feel like being consistent, when you're consistent with one thing, that's how your life is. So I feel like if your life is consistent, the more consistent you are, that's how you get good results in everything you do. If you up early and everybody else sleep, you're gonna be better than everybody.
Yeah, that's no question. What's unique about Swain, man? I know you guys put in a lot of work together. What's unique about what he does and his training style?
I've been with Swain since I was probably about 5th, 6th grade, but it's unique because he's going to push you, he's going to get the best out of you. When I was younger, he told me I was going to be one of the best players in the country, when I didn't believe it. So, he going to get the best out of you, and if he see your potential, he going to work with you. But, if you go half effort, he not going to tolerate it, So that's what told me to get that gear in me, because I used to just go in there, chill, cruise control, but now I'm just I'm here to work. I'm here to, get better.
Who are some of the people, man, that you model in your game, or you taking pieces from at the college or the pro level?
I feel like I model my game after Jason Tatum and Paul George. Those two, how they're bigger guards, can get to their spot, shoot over everybody, whenever they want. They can say, oh, I want to get to the elbow, get to the elbows. Somewhat KD, but yeah, those two are the main two.
So much noise out there, man. Social media. It's just how do you manage yourself mentally to keep the course and stay playing at a high level and just ignoring the noise?
I feel like if I just stay level-headed, when things are down, when triumph and disaster come, you gotta treat them two the same. So I feel like just when I'm up, but I gotta keep my head level. It's still people gonna take my spot. Or when I'm down, I have a bad game. You gotta stay level-headed. Just get back in the gym, continue to work.
And lastly, man, I'm always asking players like yourself who are, reaching the highest levels of the game, if they have any advice for the player, the 7th grader, the 8th grader that's, trying to walk in your footsteps. Any one piece of advice you could give?
Anybody out there, I would just say stay in the gym, stay working. The more consistent you are, the better results you're gonna get. Because if you just say you want to be good, but you don't want to put nothing in it, you're not gonna get where you want to be. Because I used to be like that. I just wanted to be good, and I didn't work out. But once I started staying in the gym, locked in, about 7th grade, I feel like that's when everything started to change. Just stay in the gym, continues to work, and fall in love with the process.
That's a great piece of advice, man. Thanks so much for spending time with us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.